recent DNA studies have confirmed the migration south of Dravidian speakers to South India from the Indus Valley civilization. These Dravidian speakers carried with them their distinctive black and red ware pottery, which was often inscribed with Indus-script-derived symbols, also known as megalithic graffiti. These graffiti symbols spread from Dravidian South India to Sri Lanka by the first millennium BC. Professor Sudharshan Seneviratne has analysed these Sri Lankan symbols and has found the exact same symbols throughout Dravidian South India, indicating a migration of Dravidian speakers to Sri Lanka. These Dravidian speakers also spread their unique burial practices to Sri Lanka. The exact same megalithic cyst burials are found both in Sri Lanka and South India during the early Iron Age. Another unique South Indian burial practice found in Iron Age Sri Lanka are urn burials. These have been found in Adichanallur, Tamil Nadu, dated to at least 905 BC. They are also found on the opposite coast in Sri Lanka at Pomparipu. Urn burials are also attested in the earliest Tamil poems. In this Sangam poem, a dead warrior's wife asked the town potter to make a burial urn wide enough for her to be buried along with him. The combination of iron implements, black and red ware pottery with graffiti, and the collective burials at both sites suggests a migration from the opposite coast to Sri Lanka. Professor Sudharshan Seneviratne, Sri Lanka's most renowned archaeologist, has also concluded that this community movement from Tamil Nadu into Sri Lanka introduced iron use, irrigation and paddy cultivation before 1000 BC. These South Indian migrants established the first village settlements and included the Vale chieftains, who are recorded in the earliest Tamil literature to have migrated south from Dwaraka in the former Indus Valley civilization. Around 500 BC, Sri Lanka was conquered by North Indians, who mixed with the Dravidian-speaking and Veda populations. Their Prakrit dialect became the dominant language, replacing the Dravidian and Veda languages. These two letters, N and L, are unique to Tamil and are found in multiple Dravidian words in the earliest Sri Lankan inscriptions. The Var clan name is found several times, mostly associated with the Dravidian chief title Parumaka, which means great man. This is the single most common lay title in the entire corpus of early Prakrit inscriptions. The feminine form Paramagal is also present, as is the kinship term Maramagan, which means nephew. The grammar and phonology of Sinhala is significantly Dravidianized. This can be seen in its earliest inscriptions, with the loss of aspiration and consistent left-branching syntax, which are distinctive South Dravidian features. This sets Sinhala apart from other Indo-Aryan languages. In this relative clause sentence, "The man who works in this shop went yesterday," the syntactic structure of Sinhala and Tamil are almost exactly the same. The same sentence construction in Hindi is distinctly different. This suggests that Dravidian speakers learnt Prakrit and adapted it to their original speech patterns in the early formation of Sinhala. Professor Arjun Gunaratne has concluded that the Sinhalese have followed a Dravidian kingship system since the very beginning. In this system, the children of my father's brothers or my mother's sisters are regarded the same as my own siblings and addressed with the same kinship terms. For example, Akka, Aya. However, the children of my mother's brothers and father's sisters are addressed differently and are able to marry as cross-cousins. This is distinctly different from the North Indian kingship system. Gunaratne states that kinship is inherently more conservative than language in that it is less likely to change, and that the persistence of the Dravidian kinship structure within the Sinhalese suggests a predominant South Indian origin. Professor Robin Conningham, the lead archaeologist who led excavations at Anuradhapura in the early 90s, has confirmed that during the early part of the first millennium BC, an iron-using agricultural population spread on the coastal plains of Sri Lanka with the exact same South Indian Iron Age burial complex culture. In the Anuradhapura ruling citadel, they found this dominant graffiti symbol. Several later royal inscriptions were also found here. The exact same symbol is found in Tamil Nadu, alongside a Tamil inscription reading King. Conningham concludes that this dominant sign likely represents a symbol of a ruling clan, with family linkage between these two regions. The Mahavamsa was written over 1,000 years after the first migration of Dravidian speakers. However, the memory of migrations from the opposite coast is preserved. In chapter 7, the North Indian prince Vijaya and his followers send precious gifts to the Pandyan king in Tamil Nadu, requesting noble wives. The Pandyan king agrees and sends his own daughter as Vijaya's bride, along with 100 other maidens, craftsmen, and 1,000 families of 18 guilds. Even in the Mahavamsa origin myth, at least half of the ancestry of the Sinhalese can be traced to Tamil Nadu.